complying with laws and regulations. Just as we conduct our business in person, there are laws and regulations that we need to abide by. Similarly, when we do our business online, laws and regulation are just as important as it is in terms of doing business face to face. And some of the key elements in terms of the legal checklist include the company registration with the Ministry of Trade and Economic Development. It's important to have your business licensed, and to check on an annual basis to ensure that your business license is up to date. Your tax registration with the Ministry of Revenue and Customs. So it's important to visit these offices to find out more and ensure that you're compliant with the tax and business registration licenses and registration. When you want to ship overseas, you're looking at exporting, obviously with the Ministry of Agriculture, and under them there's the quarantine section. You can see them about the certain requirements around the products that you are looking to export, and being able to fill forms such as export permits. Your finances, the banks obviously have their own compliance policies, so it's important to talk regularly to your bank managers or bank supervisors that look after your account to check on that. And then engaging with customers online. It's important to ensure online that your business is protected. There's data protection. There's security protocols online that's available for you if you have an online website. And this is something you would talk to with your IT team or the organization that's looking after your online platform. In terms of consumer protection, it's very important to read the fine print in terms of agreements, terms and conditions, to ensure that you as a business are protected, and at the same time you're also protecting your consumers. And this particular picture here talks to the key areas of e-commerce when you're working online and around the compliance and regulation. So in terms of the electronic transactions, there are certain forms or formats that you could use for signing online when you do carry out transactions. Online safety on the right top right is quite important. Cybersecurity, data protection. You really need to ensure that your website and your online platforms are well protected, and you have softwares to keep you protected online from hackers and from scammers. The consumer protection, as I mentioned, we need to ensure that our consumers are well looked after. When we do marketing online, when we have issues or questions from customers coming to us online, it's very important to resolve and answer those queries and comments in a timely and efficient manner. And the electronic payments, the electronic payments is a work in progress for us in Tonga. Right now, with the ANZ and BSP banks in Tonga, you are able to set up an online e-commerce payment system that is connected to a website if you've got a website in place. So it's good to talk to the BSP and ANZ Bank to find out more details of how you can set that up for your business. What to do if there's not enough knowledge or awareness in terms of national e-commerce rules in place. And for Tonga and for many Pacific Island countries, we are in the implementation phase when it comes to online transaction. Excuse me. So what are the risks? There are challenges in online consumer protection in relation to consumer complaints and dispute. Excuse me. There's the absence of domestic online payment options. So there are limitations when we do transactions online, when we do business online. And when we look at how to mitigate or how to reduce that risk, it's important for you as a business owner to have clear terms and conditions, even if you have a one-page document to protect you, excuse me, and your consumers when you carry out business online. You want to make sure you keep records, keep everything up to date in terms of what you have, and continue to read and find out on the best practices for doing business online. And if you do have doubts, you should consult the relative ministries. There's a Ministry of Trade, Economic Development. There's a Ministry of Revenue and Customs. And there's also the various other government ministries that are able to assist you excuse me, with online issues. In terms of the legal and regulatory framework, this is a work in progress, like I mentioned, that the government of Tonga is working with key stakeholders to continue to refine and to continue to look at areas that need to be strengthened. And the goal for the future is to, ensure that we have a robust legal and regulatory framework for all businesses that operate online in Tonga.